I'm hoping to get delicious food that inspires me, that teaches me something, and I walk away thinking about that meal for days, maybe months and years to come.
Get it.
Thank you. So we are making a ginger spiced cake, perfect for this kind of weather. I know. I mean,
start going like this.
I actually was clapping during the competition.
so that's the salted rum caramel, which I will get to. That literally lives on my counter. I have every.
I want to live on your counter.
Ooh.
Next to that rum caramel, please, if you don't mind.
So with.
Why am I special? I was Miss Jamaica Universe. Clearly that makes me special. There's only a finite number of us. My friend was like, April, you were Miss Jamaica in 2008. We are now in 2015. I was like, honey, once Miss Jamaica, always Miss Jamaica. I think there's a lot of similarities between being Miss Jamaica and being on The Apprentice. Obviously, I appreciate that on The Apprentice, it isn't about a beauty pageant. However, it's competitive. You know, at Miss Universe, there were, my year, about 81 other contestants. You're away from your family for a month, very limited contact with them. And I think that those skills I'll be able to bring over and hopefully win The Apprentice. I think I can be intimidating, even without trying to be intimidating. And so oftentimes when you're right, like I am, then people don't need to cross you. And I'm impatient, right? Like when I want something, I want it now. And clearly in life, things sometimes take time and there's a process, but I'm working on it. I'm Jamaican, we come first, we win on the track, and we will win in the boardroom.
Okay, so yeah, we started What's Your Fun in Ube Story 10 years ago. So it was actually my 15th business.
Okay.
In the food industry. And why Leche Flan? Because it's actually the very famous dessert here in the Philippines. So I thought of innovating it to different flavors, and up to this day, I was able to create more than 100 flavors and products for our brand.
What inspires you to create each flavor?
Well, I would like to showcase, of course, the Filipino cuisine and our local flavors, like the purple yum, which is getting the global attention nowadays. And I love desserts. I love leche flan the most.
What makes leche flan the best?
Oh, okay. Well, basically, leche flan reminds me of my childhood. So it's not just, you know, a typical dessert that you can find elsewhere. It holds a lot of, you know, family memories, childhood memories. So it really has a special place in my heart, and it's probably one of the Filipino desserts that is known not only here in the Philippines but worldwide.
Yep. And if you are thinking about your flavor profiles, what other than ube, which we know is very Filipino, are there other lesser known ingredients that make the Filipino cuisine special?
The sweet red beans and coconut.
Okay.
Yeah, coconut is, you know, famous for tropical countries like Philippines, and it's one of those ingredients that is also available in other desserts, but not really well promoted, unlike ube.
Did you always know that you were going to franchise?
No. It started with my love in the kitchen, you know. I'm an IT graduate.
Okay.
But I never used that profession. So I love cooking, I love food. So when I became a chef, that is how I started everything. That's how I enhanced my skills, especially with desserts. So when it comes to franchising, I'm not sure if it's safe to say it's an accident discovery, because here in the Philippines, or maybe worldwide, when we say franchising, you need to have a physical store or a kiosk, or you need to rent a space. But somehow, I thought that why can't we have a business at home for as long as there's a system in place, you know, and where we will be the ones to supply. Then we can start a franchising, because basically when you say franchising, there has to be a system and, you know, everything should be in place. But we are known to pioneer the home-based franchising, which actually has already helped thousands of people, not only here in the Philippines, but also in other countries.
I saw that you're in 14 countries.
14, yes. Especially during the pandemic, when it's very unfortunate that a lot of people have lost their jobs. That's where we came in, the business model, and we were able to provide opportunities to our home-based franchising.
Very cool. And when someone is thinking about possibly franchising, what are the things that you think they need to consider?
Well, of course, any other businesses, you need to be committed. Yeah, you have to commit yourself, you have to be dedicated, because there are basically no shortcuts to any business. There's no overnight success. When it comes to franchising, well, first is the time management and the love of the brand. Of course, how can you sell our products if you don't believe or trust what we are selling? And they just need to have an internet and a fridge to store. And then, yeah, that's why our franchising or home-based franchising is basically for, even if they're employed, they have other businesses, it's very convenient, I might say, and it's low cost, low risk, and they get to earn huge because one product can actually give them a really good net profit. Yeah.
Is there any destination that you're currently in that you didn't think was on your list?
Oh, well, we've been to, or we have reached 14 countries, so it was not, I didn't expect that. I mean, 14 countries, right? In Papua New Guinea.
Okay.
US.
Okay.
Because, yeah, that's US. Then we also had a partner in United Kingdom, London.
Okay.
But they just need to pause for the time being because the source of ube.
Okay.
They had to find another supplier.
Yeah. Is that the most challenging thing in terms of finding the Filipino ingredients that make your product so unique, but finding them elsewhere?
Yes, of course, because unlike milk, we can use milk from other countries, but if we say ube, it has to be ube, sure, not other root crop, right? Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm going to introduce some of our best sellers in my original creations. So first, this is our purple yum. It's made of 100% ube or purple yum. And in our products, we're proud to say that we do not use artificial preservatives and food coloring. I'm not a fan of those things. So these are leche flans, or maybe some countries call it custard, purine. Yeah, but we infuse it with local flavors such as the purple yum or ube. Then this one has coconut and sweet red beans. So those are traditional flavors as well. And this is our classic leche flan.
Very cool.
So yeah, I would like for you to try it, April, and I hope you'll love it.
I'm sure.
Okay.